morning, children. Hope you are safe and healthy. Welcome to the English e-class. Today, I am going to discuss the topic which is very important for the enhancement of the English writing skills and communication, that is letter writing. Before I proceed, let me explain what is a letter. A letter is a written message conveyed from one person to another person, generally by post. The basic purpose of writing a letter is communication in written form. There are two types of letters, formal and informal. A letter written for a formal purpose is called a formal letter. For example, if you write a letter to the principal, that is considered as formal letter. Similarly, letters to high officials, organizations, government departments, bank manager are considered formal letters. Formal letters are used to make complaints, requests, inquiries, orders, etc. In case of formal letter, your tone is full of respect. Here we use formal words and sentences. Informal letter is written to somebody that you know, such as friends, family members, and relatives. The purpose of writing a letter is not to make a complaint or inquiry, and the tone is also casual. Now let's revise format of informal letter, which you have already done in the previous class. According to CBSE curriculum, we use particular type of informal letter format. The first thing to write is your address, that is the sender's address. But here in place of address, we will write examination hall, E capital, H capital, ABC capital, city, C capital. We write everything on the left hand side of the page, and the address should be accurate and complete. After that, you are supposed to leave a line. Just below that, you are supposed to write down the date. It is mandatory to mention the date in correct format while writing a letter. That is first date, then month, and then year. Next, again you are supposed to leave one line. After that, you write salutation. If you are writing a letter to your relative, friend, mother, father, friend, uncle, etc., you will write accordingly. Here I have written dear friend. And now we begin the actual letter. The content of the letter is divided in three parts. First is greeting and purpose. The introductory paragraph, that is the first paragraph, sets the tone for the whole letter. You might begin by asking the recipient about his well-being. Like you can start with I am fine here and hope you are in high spirits. And after that you are supposed to write purpose. The second paragraph contains the actual message or details of the letter. Then the third paragraph. In the conclusive paragraph, sum up the reason for writing the letter. That is, summarize the letter. Say a meaningful and affectionate goodbye to the reader, and do not forget to invite the reader to write back or reply to your letter. It shows an intention to keep the conversation going. Then at the end, the left side, you're supposed to write down the subscription, that is yours lovingly, Y capital, lovingly L small. Below that, in place of name and signature, we write here X, Y, Z. So there's one thing to remember, like if you have written A, B, C on the top, so here you are supposed to write X, Y, Z. Now I will give you one example of informal letter. Write a letter to your friend describing your daily routine during this lockdown period. So first of all, we are supposed to write down the format. As I have told you, form address should always on the left hand side. So first we write examination hall, E capital, H capital. Below that you write ABC city, ABC capital, city C capital. Then you are supposed to leave one line. After that you write date. How to write date? First date, then month, and then year. After that again you will leave one line and then write salutation as you are writing a letter to your friend. So here you will write dear friend, and you are not supposed to mention the name here. And one thing to remember, you will not use any punctuation mark here. So first paragraph contains the greeting and purpose of letter. So starting line like this, I am fine here and hope you to be in high spirit. After that, you will write down the purpose, like the global COVID-19 has changed the routine of everyone. So I am sharing my routine with you during this lockdown period. So here the first paragraph ends. Then you are supposed to leave one line. The second paragraph contains the actual details of the letter. So here you can write like this. My day starts with exercising in my garden, feeding the birds, and a little gardening which helps me to stay connected with nature. I am making the best use of technology. I do not miss out my studies, and it also helps me to be in touch with my friends and teachers. I help my mother in the household chores. I also spend time with my grandparents, which I used to miss out on usual days. Then I spend a little time watching TV, and this is how my day ends. So in the second paragraph, you can write your daily routine. In the third paragraph, you have to conclude the paragraph, conclude the letter writing. So here you will write, now I keep my pen down with the hope that everything gets fine soon and we will be back to school. At the end, you convey your regards. You will write, pay my regards to uncle and aunt. Then you will leave one line and write yours lovingly, Y capital, L small, and here you will write X, Y, Z. So dear children, I hope you have understood how to write an informal letter. So keep practicing and thank you.